Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading. That means it may or it may not resonate with you. So, Pisces, this is you or it is them. But somebody is very angry because they didn't get what they wanted. It's possible somebody walked out on them. Okay. I feel like this person, they were trying to control the way the wind blows. They like to be in control. They need this control. Um, and it feels like in this case, it's like it was taken from them. Somebody, and this is what made them upset. Okay. And so I feel like somebody was not being honest in this relationship. And that's for sure. And it could very well be, that could be why somebody walked away. See, she's looking back and she's thinking and she's remembering. She's looking at the root issue here, okay? And she's looking back at the mask. That's what she's looking at, okay? And she's looking back at this Ace of Coins and the Four of Wands. Well, the Four of Wands is all about getting over obstacles, which we see over here. There is a huge obstacle, okay? So it's all about getting over obstacles, excuse me, and deepening a relationship, having that new start, new beginning. And that's what she's looking at. And more than likely, she had a wake-up call. Somebody was wearing a mask. Somebody was not being honest about all of this. I feel like this is what was being promised, but was never actually materialized, didn't happen. Um, and so that leaves the Emperor in the reverse because he had some type of ulterior motive. Okay, this is somebody who, with the mask, was wearing two faces, had a hidden agenda. Obviously, whatever he was trying to get from her, he didn't get it. Okay, and that's made him upset because maybe he's not used to losing, because he doesn't like that feeling of of this loss of control. Okay, um, 1 minute. Sorry, I had to cough. Okay, so this emperor um, was promising to get over obstacles in the relationship in order to deepen the relationship, in order to have this new start. But all the time he was wearing a mask, hiding things with the book. Okay? But something may have been seen. See, she was making comparisons, okay, to what she was being promised and what she actually received, you know. And then she becomes very suspicious. And now she has to make a decision. Okay. I think that she, for a time, didn't really know what to do, or doesn't know what to do, but then finally does it. It depends where you are in the energy, um, as to which stage this is. So at some point, if you haven't walked away or if they haven't walked away, it is going to happen. Someone's walking away. And the person that didn't get what they wanted, it's like they feel smited, but yet they were the one who caused this by not being honest. They're sitting in the consequences of their own actions, really. But they may not see that. And I feel like they are going to try uh, to attempt to still go after what they want or get what they want from that person, whatever it is. I feel like there's an unhealthy element. I don't see the devil, but I do feel with everything else I'm seeing, the mask, him in reverse, he takes advantage. Um, I feel like there's something going on here. Okay, that it just doesn't feel right. And I think that she understood that, like she felt that. She kind of had that wake up call, like, wait a minute, something just isn't right here. So here we see that the emperor, who's currently in the reverse, um, he wants to send these messages. He hasn't yet, but he will. And he will try to come back and tell her again, just like before, just like all the other times, everything she wants to hear in an attempt to escape the situation that he's in right now and win her back. Okay? Her or him. Like I'm reading it one way, but it can go different ways. So, so here we are. This is what is likely to occur. It's all going to depend as how this plays out is going to depend on, I feel, lessons learned. Okay. Um, be, and I can't tell you everything because, first of all, there's many of you, and it could be many different issues. Second of all, this is a fated event. This is a lot of it has to do with lessons learned. Okay, so this person, he comes back. I don't want to fight anymore. I want you back, But it's just a bunch of, again, again, this person, I'm telling you now that this person is not being honest still. Okay, so it's up to you. Again, we're talking about lessons. It's be up to you, or it'll be up to them, whichever way this goes, as to whether you're going to take this person back or not, or vice versa. So somebody here is not being honest. Somebody here is trying to control how the wind blows, but there's a deeper issue here that this person needs to look at. Why? Why do they feel this need to control? Why are they not being honest? And especially, I don't feel they're being honest with themselves either about a lot of things. Okay? So, I feel like I feel like you were stuck in this energy, or one of you was, one of you was stuck in this energy, wanting to drink from this cup all the time, but at the same time wanting this peace of mind. Um, I feel like there was grief, a lot of grief, a lot of heartbreak uh, in this connection, and there's like recognition that something needs to change. It's like, I don't want to lose you, but something has to change. I can't go on like this. Okay? It's like that for the person who walked away, because I feel in the end the person walks away. Even though they are emotionally attached, they recognize that something's not right here. They recognize that, well, this person is not being honest with me. That, there's some other motive or intention here. Okay. Um, Here we see that they're very deep in their emotions. This is about a decision to change one's path, to walk away from something that it just doesn't feel right. Okay, it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Looking back, so you see, looking back, looking back. So this is somebody, you or them, who is looking back at a relationship and seeing and maybe really seeing it for the first time. Okay, really seeing it. Like it's like this person, they've reached the end of their rope, so to speak. It's like that's it. Something has to change. I can't go on like this. And so what I see here is that person again will try to reach for the coin. So that's what I was getting here, that they are going to, even though somebody walks away, the other person is not giving up yet because they're used to getting their own way and they want to get their own way. Okay, even if their intentions are bad, they still want to get their own way, you know? And, this person has some issues, emotional issues that really they need to look at. Okay? Um, and so I feel like, see, she's looking at him. Okay? So this is a couple. It's a queen and a king of the same suit. And he's in the reverse. So he was always in the doorway of opportunity, but never actually stepping through or stepping back. So he was like in the gray, and she's looking at that. Okay, and that's what she's looking at here. And they're never actually doing anything. They're just like keeping her hanging on. And as much as she wanted this relationship or wants this relationship, this is what she's going to do. She's going to, even though she cares for this person, she's going to walk away. So, um, depending which end you're on, I mean, if you are the emperor, you've got a lot to think about. Okay, maybe it's time to get honest with yourself and first, and then with this other person. You know, um, And so if you are this person, well, here you are getting this wake up call. Okay. It's recognition that, you need to free yourself from this energy because it's not healthy. It's not healthy. So what I see is a tower. Okay. So this is some shocking ending. So maybe the emperor is shocked because he's so used to getting his own way and controlling how the wind blows and romancing her to get his own way, right? That he wasn't expecting this. He wasn't expecting her to walk out on him, or like I say her because it's a her on the card and that's a him. So, but I mean, it could be the other, oops, could be the other way around. Now I'm throwing around my crystals. Okay, so what we see is this ending, and then we see a new beginning, or the possibility of one. And that could take on different forms depending on lessons learned. It could be that she walks away and never looks back. It could be that his attempt to try to win her back and her not taking him back would be his wake-up call. Like there's so many different ways that this could go depending on what exactly your situation is. Okay, and how long you've been in it, I feel. So this is something you need to watch out for, to look at. Um, that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.